Roberto de Nobili, a young Jesuit priest, disembarked in Goa in 1605. He carried with him the ambition of spreading Christianity in India. Goa, a Portuguese colony, was a bustling hub for missionaries. De Nobili, however, felt drawn to the heartland of Hindu culture. He envisioned a different path for a conversion, one that respected Indian customs and traditions. De Nobili was born into a noble Italian family. He had received a rigorous Jesuit education, preparing him for the challenges of missionary work. India, with its ancient religions and complex social structures, presented a unique challenge. The existing methods of conversion, often forceful and culturally insensitive, troubled de Nobili. He believed in a more respectful approach. He sought to understand the depths of Hindu philosophy and rituals. De Nobili's superiors in Goa were initially supportive of his plans. They recognized the need for a new strategy to reach the unconverted masses, particularly the influential Brahmin caste. Driven by his convictions, de Nobili left the familiar comfort of Goa. His journey took him south, towards the heart of the Vijayanagara Empire, where he hoped to make a real difference. De Nobili's journey took him south along the pearl fishery coast. He immersed himself in the local culture, observing the customs and traditions. He began learning Tamil, the language of the people, to communicate his message effectively. During this time, he encountered resistance from local Brahmins. They saw him as an outsider, a threat to their established order. Undeterred, de Nobili sought to bridge the cultural divide. He learned about Hindu scriptures and engaged in theological debates. He realized that direct confrontation was not the solution. Instead, he decided to adopt a more subtle approach, one that would earn him respect and trust. He studied the Vedas and Upanishads, immersing himself in Hindu philosophy. This scholarly pursuit earned him the respect of some Brahmin scholars who were impressed by his intellect and sincerity. However, his unorthodox methods raised eyebrows within the Jesuit community. Some accused him of compromising his faith by adopting Hindu practices. Despite these criticisms, de Nobili remained steadfast in his belief that cultural understanding was crucial for spreading Christianity. Leaving the coastal regions behind, de Nobili ventured further inland, finally reaching the city of Madurai. Madurai was a renowned center of Tamil learning and culture. It was also a stronghold of Hinduism, with towering temples and influential priests. De Nobili recognized the challenges, but also the immense potential of this city. He understood that converting the populace of Madurai would require a deep understanding of their way of life. He immersed himself in the city's intellectual and religious life, engaging with scholars and priests. His goal was to present Christianity in a way that resonated with the local population. He believed that by adapting to their customs, he could demonstrate that converting to Christianity did not necessitate abandoning their cultural identity. De Nobili's arrival in Madurai marked a turning point in his mission. He was determined to create a truly Indian Christianity, one that respected and embraced local traditions. In Madurai, de Nobili made a radical decision that would define his legacy. He chose to adopt the lifestyle of a Brahmin, the highest caste in Hindu society. He donned the saffron robes of a Hindu ascetic, grew a beard, and adhered to strict dietary rules. This act was unprecedented for a European missionary. He believed that by embracing their customs, he could break down barriers and gain the trust of the local population. He learned to speak and write Tamil fluently, even composing hymns and theological treatises in the local language. He studied Hindu scriptures diligently, engaging in respectful dialogue with Brahmin scholars. This approach, however, drew criticism from some quarters. Some accused him of compromising his faith by adopting pagan practices. De Nobili argued that he was merely adapting his approach to be more effective in a different cultural context. He saw himself as a bridge between two worlds, presenting Christianity in a way that was understandable and acceptable to the local population. His methods, though controversial, began to yield results. Section 5. The Sannyasi Strategy, living as a Brahmin ascetic. De Nobili's decision to live as a sannyasi or Hindu ascetic was a strategic one. Sannyasis held a respected position in Indian society, known for their piety and scholarship. By adopting this lifestyle, de Nobili could engage with high-caste Hindus on their own terms. He immersed himself in the study of Sanskrit, the sacred language of Hindu scriptures. He learned to perform Hindu rituals and adhered to the strict rules of Brahminical conduct. This dedication earned him the respect of many who began to see him as a genuine seeker of truth. He built a small church in Madurai, designed in the style of a Hindu temple. This fusion of architectural styles reflected his broader mission of blending Christianity with Indian traditions. His approach, however, continued to spark debate and controversy. Some within the church questioned the appropriateness of his methods, fearing that he was diluting the Christian message. Section 6. Accusations and controversies, heresy within the ranks. De Nobili's unorthodox methods did not go unnoticed by the church hierarchy. Accusations of heresy arose, questioning his commitment to Orthodox Christianity. Critics accused him of condoning idolatry by participating in Hindu rituals and adapting Christian practices to local customs. Formal complaints reached the Vatican, prompting a lengthy investigation into de Nobili's methods. He was called upon to defend his approach, arguing that he was not changing Christian doctrine but merely presenting it in a culturally sensitive manner. He maintained that his goal was to lead people to Christ, not to Europeanize them. Despite the controversy, de Nobili continued his work in Madurai, gaining converts and earning the respect of many. The Vatican, after years of deliberation, ultimately cleared him of heresy. However, the debate over his methods continued to simmer. The controversy surrounding de Nobili highlighted the challenges of early modern missions. It raised fundamental questions about cultural adaptation, religious syncretism, and the very nature of conversion. Section 7. A legacy in print mastering Tamil and Sanskrit. Beyond his controversial missionary work, de Nobili left an indelible mark on Tamil literature and scholarship. His mastery of Tamil, a testament to his dedication, allowed him to engage with local intellectuals on their own terms. He composed theological treatises, hymns, and philosophical dialogues in elegant Tamil prose. Recognizing the importance of Sanskrit, he also delved into its intricacies, becoming one of the few Europeans of his time to master this ancient language. His knowledge of Sanskrit enabled him to engage with Hindu scriptures in their original form, leading to a deeper understanding of Hindu philosophy. He produced translations of Christian texts into Tamil, making them accessible to a wider audience. His writings played a crucial role in shaping the nascent Tamil Christian literary tradition. De Nobili's legacy extends beyond religious conversion. He's remembered as a pioneer in Indology and a bridge between European and Indian scholarship. His work laid the groundwork for future generations of scholars and missionaries, interested in understanding and engaging with Indian culture on its own terms. Section 8. Enduring impact. A new model for conversion. De Nobili's legacy remains complex and contested. While his methods were controversial in his own time, they continue to spark debate about the nature of religious conversion and cross-cultural engagement. Some view him as a visionary, a pioneer of interfaith dialogue who paved the way for a more respectful and inclusive approach to missionary work. Others criticize his methods as paternalistic and question the sincerity of conversions achieved through cultural accommodation. His impact on the Indian church is undeniable. His emphasis on cultural sensitivity influenced subsequent generations of missionaries, leading to a greater appreciation for Indian traditions within the church. His legacy extends beyond the realm of religion. His scholarly work, particularly his writings in Tamil and Sanskrit, earned him a place among the pioneers of Indology. De Nobili's story serves as a reminder of the complexities of cross-cultural encounters and the enduring challenges of balancing religious conviction with cultural understanding. Section 9. Conclusion. De Nobili's complex legacy. Roberto de Nobili's story is a compelling tale of cultural immersion, religious zeal, and the complexities of conversion in a foreign land. His decision to adopt the lifestyle of a Brahmin ascetic, while controversial, stemmed from a deep respect for Indian culture and a desire to make Christianity more accessible to the local population. His legacy remains a subject of debate. Was he a visionary who pioneered a more respectful approach to mission work, or did his methods compromise the integrity of Christian doctrine? Regardless of one's stance, his impact on the Indian church and his contributions to Tamil literature are undeniable. He left behind a legacy of cultural understanding and interfaith dialogue that continues to resonate centuries later. His story reminds us that the encounter between different cultures and religions is rarely straightforward. It necessitates empathy, respect, and a willingness to challenge one's own assumptions. De Nobili's life and work serve as a valuable case study in the ongoing quest for religious understanding and peaceful coexistence in an increasingly interconnected world.